Hey there, tech enthusiasts and savvy consumers. Welcome to Legit Consumer, your go-to destination for all things gadgets and gizmos. We dive deep into the world of innovation to bring you the top 5 best gaming mouse in 2024 picks that'll elevate your tech game. From sleek smartphones to futuristic smart home devices, we've got you covered. So, if you're ready to stay ahead of the curve and make informed tech choices, hit that subscribe button and join us on this exciting journey. Let's explore the latest and greatest in the world of gadgets, right here on Legit Consumer. With an increasing number of 360-degree cameras entering the market, it can be a challenge to decide which one is best for you. Most adopt the simple idea of combining two ultra-wide-angle lenses back-to-back. The captured footage is then digitally combined into a fully spherical video or, more usefully, into a standard two-dimensional video weaved together from frames that you've chosen after the fact. Number 5. Logitech G502 X. At first glance, Logitech's G502 X gaming mouse may not appear much different to its predecessors, that's just as well as they were great performers. However, the thing that it nails down hardest is comfort, and as a result, it's the best ergonomic gaming mouse we've used by far. Logitech has doubled down on making the Logitech G502 X lighter than its predecessors. It weighs in at 89 g, which is remarkably light given the features on offer, yet feels none the worse for being so featherweight underneath your fingertips. There's no LED system behind the Logitech G symbol, or any RGB at all. And while that's a little disappointing that you can't program damage flashes on your mouse, for example, it makes sense to appeal to the FPS audience more. While the scroll wheel is now plastic instead of metal to improve the weight, it still comes with an infinite scroll, one of our absolute favorite features and a joy to use for productivity tasks. The G502X may not come with an updated sensor compared to the previous model, but the switches are now Lightforce hybrid switches. They're optomechanical, so they combine optical speed with a mechanical actuation. They sound a little clunky, but that's likely due to the lack of internal components tucked in the mouse. Regardless of this, the G502X is the evident choice for the sensible and ergonomically inclined among us. It's light, comfortable, immensely well-built and just the thing for all-day usage, making this our absolute top pick for ergonomic mice. Number 4. Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2. The G Pro X Superlight 2, and while it doesn't look too different from the original, the internals have been souped up to meet the latest standards. We've got USB-C charging, a 4000 Hz polling rate, brand new Lightforce hybrid switches, and a boosted DPI up to 32K, not that anyone particularly needs that level of sensitivity. The new Hero 2 sensor will track incredibly reliably, though, and with the speed competitive players need to stay centered on the battlefield. Throw in 95 hours of battery life, more than the original 70 hours and slightly more than the Razer Viper V2 Pro's 80, and a weight of just 60 g, and you've got yourself a seriously impressive rodent. The actual shape still keeps the Superlight range distinct from other FPS mice on the market. Rather than opting for a flat, skinnier form factor, this device has a more bulbous body. The chunkier curves and wider base make for a more comfortable experience if you've got larger hands, but we do still prefer the flickable nature of smaller frames. Still, this is a nicely ergonomic design with a soft-touch matte plastic finish that keeps things understated as well. There are a few drawbacks that stop the Superlight 2 from beating Razer's FPS mice. There's no DPI button, for example, which means on-the-fly sensitivity settings are out the window, and the rubber cable is a little old-fashioned for our taste. Most speedy mice opt for a material with less friction, and playing while plugged in does lead to drag. If you're after an FPS-focused gaming mouse and Logitech's your brand of choice, though, this is where you need to be looking. Number 3. Logitech G305 Lightspeed. The Logitech G305 Lightspeed. Logitech has created a high-performance mouse that doesn't cost the earth, and that makes it our best budget wireless gaming mouse. Despite the low cost, there's no compromise in performance or design. The G305 Lightspeed might not be the latest model on the market, but don't let that bother you. A good mouse is a good mouse. It's still a great value option for day-to-day use, while its lightweight makes it well suited to fast-paced shooters where reaction time is paramount. The G305 uses Logitech's Hero sensor, an iteration of the fantastic sensor Logitech's best mice, from the classic G502 down to the G Pro X Superlight. This sensor has a sensitivity range of up to 12,000 CPI, counts per inch, and can be adjusted via a button underneath the scroll wheel. In addition to the CPI button, there are 5 programmable buttons. Of course, there are the left and right click buttons, which are joined by a scroll wheel and 2 side buttons. These are well placed for the righties out there. Lefties are out of luck, though. The shape of the G305 is based on a small, symmetrical design Logitech has been using for years. While components like the scroll wheel and buttons don't feel as premium as those in the G502, they're still far better than anything you'll find in a cheap gaming mouse. The quality and performance of the G305 are killer features for its price. Number 2. Razer DeathAdder V2 Pro. The Razer DeathAdder V2 Pro is an evolution of the classic DeathAdder design, taking an already beloved gaming mouse to new heights with advanced features and superior performance. Known for its ergonomic excellence, the DeathAdder V2 Pro maintains the iconic shape that fits naturally into the hand, reducing strain during marathon gaming sessions. Its build quality is robust yet lightweight, weighing in at just 88 grams, which strikes a perfect balance between stability and swift maneuverability. Central to its performance is the state-of-the-art Focus Plus optical sensor, boasting an impressive 20,000 dpi sensitivity. This sensor is engineered for extreme accuracy, capable of tracking at 650 inches per second, IPS, with a resolution accuracy of 99.6%, ensuring every flick and swipe is registered with precision, crucial for high-stakes competitive gaming. One of the standout features of the DeathAdder V2 Pro is its Razer Hyperspeed wireless technology, which offers a stable, low-latency connection that is 25% faster than other wireless technologies. This ensures that gamers experience virtually no lag, translating to faster reactions and smoother gameplay. The mouse also supports Bluetooth connectivity, providing flexibility for everyday use and on-the-go convenience. For those who prefer a wired setup, it comes with a SpeedFlex cable, which is lightweight and designed to minimize drag, ensuring unhindered control. Number 1. Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro. Razer doesn't like to mess with a winning formula, so it should come as no surprise to see that we think the latest DeathAdder V3 Pro is the best wireless gaming mouse you can buy right now. This version has been slimmed down, with subtle design changes, compared to its predecessor. Gone are the massively flared-out mouse buttons and the slippery smooth shell in favor of a slimmer, less aggressive profile that has more in common with some of Razer's more recent mice than those of previous generations. It's still very much a right-hander's mouse thanks to the slanted curve of the mouse's hump that leans ever so comfortably into your palm, although it's not quite as right-hand focused as some. The shell also has a new microtexture coating, which helps keep the now 63G mouse, a 25% drop in weight, from flying out of your hand in the heat of battle. The DeathAdder V3 Pro features Razer's Focus Pro 30K optical sensor with a 70G acceleration and a maximum speed of 750 inches per second for 99.8% accuracy. No one will play at such a ludicrous DPI, but combined with a few tricks like asymmetric cutoff, motion sync, and smart tracking, you'll never claim that the mouse is why you lost that match. Most users won't notice any big difference between using the DeathAdder V3 Pro wireless or wired, but in the case of the former, you can use an 8000 Hz polling rate for ultimate lag busting. It will chop the normal 90 hours of battery life down to a paltry 17 hours if you do though. Thanks for tuning in to Legit Consumer. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Your support means the world to me. Also, feel free to leave a comment down below sharing your thoughts or suggestions for future videos. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep exploring the wonders of the world. See you in the next one.